welcome to MahindraGuru.com. This is our official YouTube channel where I am back with some more expected questions of the topic blood relation from the subject reasoning ability. Now today we will discuss some expected questions or type of questions, how to solve these questions from this topic so that you can get help for solving or cracking your exams. But before doing that, don't forget the subscription of our YouTube channel. The viewers watching us for the first time, you just have to click on this subscription button and you have to make yourself to our subscribed users so that you can avail all the notification, alerts, videos and clips in the very easy format to help to get prepared for your examinations. Now talking about the subject or topic, what we are discussing today is the expected questions part. Now in expected questions part, we have taken the topic today blood relations, and in blood relations 3 or 4 points which you have to remember or which you have to make sure to remember so that you can never forget or can get confused while taking out or finding out the answer. So just listen to me very carefully. First point which you have to remember is you have to get the gender of the character very easily, or if you are finding any character's relation, gender is to be rectified or determined for finding the answer. Because if you don't get the character's gender, then you won't be able to find out the relation between that character. Then talking about second point is you will not decide character's gender by its name. Yes, the name of the character will not decide he or she is male character, he or she is female character. Third point which you have to remember is usage of only. When we say only means only word which is used for brothers, sisters, parents side they are be using for their children. So if I say I have only one brother, or if I say I have only one sister, when I am saying I have only one brother, it makes a sense that I can have sisters but brothers part will be only one because I have mentioned I have only one brother. That means siblings can be more but not of the gender that's specified with the word only. Now when parents use this only word, they make a complete sense that they have only 2 daughters, they have only 2 sons. As being parent, I say I have only 2 sons. That means now I will not have any of the daughter. I have only 2 sons. Now if I say I have only 2 daughters, I have only 3 daughters, that means I have only 3 children and they are my daughters. So this specification of only, you have to make it very clear where it is used, how it is used. Now talking about the questions, in blood relation questions, we found 3 types of question. First part of question, directly asked question. Indicating format, indication format, which on the screen you can see 2 to 3 lines are given, indications, directions, and you have to find out what relation, what condition is provided in the question. So this is the first part of condition, first part of type of question where we have to find out the relation between 2 characters, one pointing and one standing there. Now question by question we will see the part. So let's look over this first part, first type of question, indicating direction type of question. Now here in the question it is asked, pointing towards a man, a woman said, his father-in-law's father is my father-in-law. So how is the man related to woman? That means a woman is talking about a man's father-in-law. And when we talk about father-in-law means husband's father or wife's father. Now if your man's father-in-law is talking about, the woman is saying man's father-in-law, which means man's wife's father. But we are not concerned about man's father-in-law because we have to take here father-in-law's father. That means if we indicate it, now see, here I will draw the diagram, and by this drawing diagram you have to justify, you have to understand this, that when you are solving any blood relation question, you can take help of family chart, relation chart, so that it becomes very easy, very clear for you all to get the relations easily. So now here for male characters I will be using the box format, and for female characters indication I will be using circle format. For husband's wife I will be using plus sign in between, and for brother sister relation I will be using their minus. Okay, fine. So now here if we start with this man's father-in-law, first we will justify this relation, man's father-in-law. So if we talk about man's father-in-law, that means man's wife's father. Very clear? Now man's father-in-law's father, because here in the condition it was asked his father-in-law's father. So if we talk about man's father-in-law's father is my father-in-law. Now that lady is saying this particular father is her father-in-law. That means that lady is his daughter-in-law. Yes, because he have to term as father-in-law for that lady. So if we talk about that lady was saying this man's father-in-law father is my father-in-law, that means lady be somewhere here in this generation in the form of wife of this man. Yes, so if lady is here and we started with this man condition, so if we have to justify how this man is related to this lady, so it is very clear, ladies, husbands, daughters, husbands. That means that lady's daughter's husband and daughter's husband is termed to be son-in-law. That means this man is son-in-law for that woman. So if this man's relation is asked for that woman, we'll declare that directly that this man is son-in-law of that woman. That means our answer would be option number 2, son-in-law. So for this relation chart format or family chart format, this makes you very clear and very easy to visualize the format, where the character lies, where the character stands, and how you term that character in any relation format. Moving further with the next part, if we see the next type of question. Now here, so many conditions. Previous question, 2 to 3 parts was only given, 2 to 3 line condition was only given, but here full paragraph. And this paragraph format is termed to be the puzzle format. And this puzzle format is the second type of blood relation question, where bunch questions are asked beyond. Now here 2 questions are to be asked. First is how many male members are there in the family, and second, who is married to Q. That means 2 bunches we are going to solve for that puzzle part. We will be making all the family structure and then we will solving these 2 questions. Just remember these 2 questions. First it was asked to find out how many male members, and secondly it was asked who is married to Q. Okay, now we will justify the conditions what was given in the question. Now if we read over the conditions, here it is given, there are 7 family members in a family, out of which 3 are females. Just pinpointing this line, there are 3 females in the family. Now first question, if it was asked how many male members, we don't have to solve this question further. We are getting the answer over here. If we are having 3 female members from 7 members in a family, 4 members will be the male member. Right? So if we are getting the answer over here, first bunch question is solved. Yes. But for the second part, who is married to Q, we have to find out all the relation conditions of this family structure or family tree. So we will read over the conditions and solve the following part. Now here it is given, there are 2 married couples in this family. So 3 females, 2 married couples, right? Now all of them appeared in an interview to check their confidence level. All of them appeared in an interview, that means they are appearing in an interview test to check their confidence level, to check whether they are more confident, who is more confident, who is least confident, and so on. None of the married topped the interview test. That means among married, no one have topped the interview test. No male, female, if it is husband or wife, they are not topping up this interview level chart, right? W is a female and is most confident. Now if we talk about W is a female and is most confident, now see, we know W is a female, most confident, so you have to make it clear W will not be the wife of any of the character, because none among the married have topped the interview test, right? So W is a female, most confident. Side by side we will do it the confidence chart also, and here we will do their family chart also. That means 2 charts has to be developed, one for the family relation part and second for the confidence level part. Moving to the next condition, T the grandson of U. T, the grandson of U, is the least confident. Now if T, the grandson of U, is the least confident, so see, now T is grandson of U, we will declare or we will present it like this. T is a male character, grandson of U, that means some father's father will be U. Why father's father will be U? Because U, the grandfather, coming condition will make it clear that U is a male character, right? So you have to remember all these conditions, all these formats. Now T has been declared to be the least confident. W was the most confident, that means topmost position, and T is the least confident, so T will go downside. Now talking about the next condition, here in the next condition it is given Q, the father of T. Q, the father of T, is more confident than his son. Now Q, the father of T, which makes sense, Q will come over here. Q, the father of T, is more confident than his son. Okay, so these three generations we got. U, the grandfather, Q, the father, and T, the grandson. Moving beyond, U, the grandfather, is the second most condition. See, we have declared U as a grandfather, right? Now U is the second most confident, that means position below W will be of use. Moving further, R has one son and one daughter and is more confident than her husband. R has one son and one daughter. One son and one daughter, so very clear, W was a female but is not married because none among the married have topped the interview test. So W will be the sister of T, because she cannot be a wife of anyone because she is topic of this interview test chart. So W has to be the sister. Now if we declare W as a sister over here and we are saying R has one son and one daughter, so definitely R can be the wife for this Q character because Q is a male character. Now this you have to assume because R is having one son and one daughter and is more confident than her husband, which will help you to rectify R is a female character. Yes, so we are assuming according to the conditions only, not according to ourselves, what we are thinking, what we are finding and what we are doing. Okay, now moving beyond. Grandmother of W has two sons, one of whom is S, who is more confident than his brother but less confident than his wife. Contradictory, complicating condition. Now S is talking about S is more confident than his brother but less confident than his wife, but his wife is not his wife itself. We are talking about Q's wife, because here in the question it was given there are 7 family members. So you don't have to imagine any extra family member except or rather these 7 family members. So if we talk about the condition, grandmother of W has 2 sons. So grandmother of W, yes, definitely U's wife we are talking about. So grandmother of W has 2 sons. Now who is the grandmother of W? XYZ, anybody can be, because it has not been declared in the question conditions who is the grandmother, but in bunches also it has not been rectified or determined. You have to find out grandmother. So no worry about that, just leave that part blank. You just have to imagine we are talking about grandmother of W and her 2 sons, one of whom is S. So S will be declared as Q's brother. Okay, and S is more confident than his brother but less confident than his wife. Matlab S is more confident than Q and less confident than R. Making a sense? S is more confident than his brother and less confident than his wife, which will create a structure like this, R, S, Q, if talking about their confidence structure. Now going to the last condition. In last condition it has been given Q is more confident than his mother. We don't know who is the mother. Okay, leave this space, put Q here and the placing of R and S above Q. So you are getting these 2 charts, confidence chart and relation charts. Now finding out this relation charts, confidence charts, solving the 2 bunch question, in which first of all we have solved, we have find out already how many male members 4, because in question it was specified there are 3 females and 7 family members in total. So 7 minus 3 gives us the answer for 4 male members. Now second question was who is married to Q. So if we talk about who is married to Q, Q is married to R, because R has one son and one daughter and T was the son of Q. So we will relate R with this Q. So who is married to Q? Answer will be R. So talking about the question part, how many male members? Option number 1 will be the answer. Then talking about the next part, who is married to Q? Option number 1 again will be the answer. So this was the puzzle format. Two formats we have discussed, one indicating direction format and second the puzzle format. Now if we talk about the third format, talking about the third format question, now this is the condition coding based question where from plus, minus, into, divide we get all the conditions and then we solve the equation to get the answer what is asked and how it is asked. Now let's see over the conditions first. Condition is being given P plus Q means P is father of Q. P cross Q means P is brother of Q. P divide Q means P is wife of Q. P minus Q means P is sister of Q. And you have to find out which of the following means K is grandmother of J. That means according to these equations you have to find out in which equation it is shown K is grandmother of J. So if we talk about K is grandmother of J, first point, make it clear in your minds and brains, K has to be declared as grandmother. And talking about the generation parts, J will be subsidized by the K. That means J will not come in front of K, but K has to be in front of J. Getting my point? Because if we talk about generation wise, all the conditions are being given 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2 means first character's relation to second, second character's relation to third, third characters to fourth. That means in a hierarchy we are following. So K has to be before J, not after J. And in option number 1, if we look upon, K is not before J, it is after J. So first of all, we will eliminate this option, we will not solve this option. Now talking about the second option, directly orally if we justify, because see, reasoning ability is the part where you can use pen paper also and you can do all the questions orally too. So if we talk about the second part, in second part it is given K divide M cross N plus S plus J. Making it very clear and easy and slow, K divide M, which make it K is wife of M. Yes, because divide was showing the relation of wife form. So K is wife of M. Okay, now M cross N. M cross N means M is brother of N. M is brother of N means M is brother of N. K is wife of M, M is brother of M, which make it a relation like this. K is wife of M, M is brother of N. Now N plus S. N plus S means S is father of S and S plus J means S is again father of J. So here see, K is grandmother but not the direct grandmother, no. So we will not consider this option because we want K to be the grandmother of J directly. Now looking further for the third option, if we count, R cross K divide M. R cross K declares R is brother of K. K divide M declares K is wife of M. M plus L declares M is father of L. L minus N declares L is sister of N. Okay. Now N plus S declares N is father of S. And S cross J declares S is sister of J. See, we are not getting the gender for J. Nothing to worry because in the question we were asked about K's gender, K's grandmother, K's consideration to be taken as grandmother of J. So we don't have to worry about J's gender, ki J is grandson, granddaughter. Okay, fine, because we are getting here K as a grandmother of J. Because if we look over, K is wife of M, M is father of L, L and N are brother sister. So definitely if L is daughter of K, N is son of K and M. Yes. So if N is son of K and M, N's children will be their grandson and granddaughter, and definitely we are getting the K's gender as female, so we will declare here K is definite grandmother of J. That means we are getting answer in option number 3. Now if we get answer in option number 3, you don't have to check option number 4 because for a question there is only one answer. Right? So this was the 3 forms of questions, one indicating, one puzzle format and one coded format. So all these 3 types of question can be asked in examinations, and see, questions are very easy to solve if you get all the concepts clear in your mind. If you are easy, if you are ready with all the relations, if you are clear with all the relations in your family as well, you will not feel any difficulty to declare any character's relation in the question format. Or directly you can do, just imagine yourself in the question part and then find out the answer. It will also be a easy process to get the answers. By this, I end up today with this expected part of questions. Don't forget to visit our website of mahindraguru.com because all the free study material is available over there. YouTube channel subscription has been done by you. Those who haven't done, do the subscription to get all the videos and clips easily. Then follow us on Instagram also. Check our Facebook eMahindra's page too for our material part and all. From your Android phones, download the MG app so that you can get latest alert notification updates and all everything. By this I end up, and tomorrow with some more expected questions we'll meet here again. So by saying this, your success is our success.